Welcome to Storm EduGo. We are looking at task 2 essay of 7 bands. Okay, so here is the question. It says, ambition is a positive quality for people to have in society. So we are looking at a 2-part question essay. How important it is to succeed in life, that will be your first part. Is this a positive or a negative characteristics would be your second part. So first, we always start our task 2 by paraphrasing our question, right? So ambition is a positive quality for people to have in society. Ambition is a very abstract quality. Okay, how do you explain ambition? It is not something which you can touch, you can show. It is something you can feel. Okay, so when we are describing such a concept, our topic sentence should have something more than a usual paraphrasing which we do. So let us look at here. I am trying to connect this ambitious quality to humans. So humans are constantly evolving and are born with different dispositions. So humans, I am attaching this quality to humans, and I'm saying how humans are ambitious because human is one species which is constantly evolving, right? And each person is different, and hence I say that we are with different dispositions. Some people are successful due to their determination. Now my second sentence is going to answer the second line over here, which says in the question, how important it is to succeed in life. So in my first paragraph, in just one line, I will try to explain why it is important to succeed in life. So some people are successful due to their determination. The goal to succeed is necessary as it not only motivates them but also make them put in extra efforts. Okay. Now, as you can see, I have highlighted some words in yellow. The reason here is this. Here I am providing a grammatical range. Okay, if you look at our band descriptors, there are some points for your grammatical range. Not only but also is a nice way of bringing that grammatical range in your essay. And put in is your verbal phrase. Okay. Yes. So not only motivates them but also makes them put in extra efforts. I view this. Now here I am again trying to answer the next question. The third part of the question is this a positive or a negative characteristics? So I say here, I view this as a positive trait, but it has both pros and cons, which I will discuss further. So, without waiting, we'll start to begin with. That is our first linker. This is my first body paragraph, okay, where I am answering the first part of the question is why it is necessary to succeed. To begin with, attempts made with the aim to draw. Here again, I am trying to bring a grammatical range of phrase, using a phrase. With the aim to draw profitable results is seen as necessary since such a tangible result is a milestone to keep one on the right path in the face of adversities. When you are writing such a long sentence, it comes out as a complex sentence where again you have a grammatical range. So let us look at some important words here. One is, which we discussed with the aim to draw, which is a phrase and is seen as necessary since such a tangible results. What are the tangible results? Something which is very real, which is not abstract. Real, something which you can touch, you can calculate, you can number. Okay, so these are tangible results as a milestone. These results is as success in your business are the kind of a milestone. They show that you are heading towards the right path. So they are milestone to keep one. When I say one here, it is a pronoun which I am using, which again gives you a good grammar. It shows a good grammar skills. To keep one on the right path in the face of adversities. In the face of is also a kind of a phrase. For example, now if you look at the structure, the progression, how you do in your task 2 is peel. That is, you make a point, you give an example, and then in the end, you just make it a complete by आपको stop करना पड़ेगा. Okay, नहीं तो 1, 2, 3 and I'm starting again. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So if you look at this paragraph where I'm explaining the second part of the question, okay, why it is required to succeed. So to begin with, attempts made with the aim to draw profitable results is seen as necessary since such a tangible results is a milestone to keep one on the right path in the face of adversities. So when I'm starting the new paragraph, the first linker I'm using here is to begin with. And if you see here, with the aim to draw is a kind of a phrase which I'm using in the paragraph to show my grammatical range. Then is seen as necessary since such a tangible. When I say tangible, that means something which is very real, which I can calculate, which is there as a solid form, is a milestone to keep one on the right path. Milestones are like your milestones are the ones which keep track of your journey. To keep one here I am using as a pronoun, again which shows your grammatical range, on the right path in the face of adversities. Adversities means when there are challenges. For example, now if you look at the task 2 structure, the progression is always you make a topic sentence, you make a thesis statement, and then you give an example. So for example, a focused person will analyze the reasons for losses and will either diversify or change the policies, but will not deter from the path. So here what I am giving the example is of a focused person, of a successful person who is focused, will analyze the reasons for losses. He will not give up, he will not deter, he will not get distracted from his path. And either or again gives you your grammatical range. The hurdles in the path are seen as learning curves and not demotivating while anticipating robust result. A successful person will always expect robust result and will work for that. Okay, so this person will look at the hurdles in the path of his business as learning curve and will try to learn from these problems. Moreover, now I'm giving that there are many reasons to be successful. Moreover, there are reasons galore to succeed in life, as many attribute to happiness and satisfaction, security, social standing, and so on. So I'm here giving so many reasons to be successful, but I have elaborated on only one part. Let us move on to the second part of the question, whether I think it is what are the pros or cons. Since I am making a point that this has got advantages, I am going to talk about that. Furthermore, so I am taking this conversation on the same line. So I am using furthermore. I believe that the drive for achievement will further strengthen human endurance in unfavorable conditions. So the determination of a human gets more strengthened when there are unfavorable conditions. The eagerness will keep oneself going through the challenges. Again, I'm using a pronoun like oneself. It is also a nice grammatical range. the eagerness will keep oneself going through the challenges of corporate world or the business, and even encourage. While using the word and, a conjunction, I am trying to make a complex sentence. And even encourage to keep themselves updated through training or further education, thus promoting dynamic personality and robust growth. Here I am using or, thus, and to make it a complex sentence. Okay. So the person either in a corporate world or in the business will always keep themselves updated through training. So this kind of success brings about the learning path, which I said. After understanding what they are lacking, they will try to grow themselves. So this will promote a dynamic personality and robust growth. I'm trying to conclude, and in my conclusion, I'm going to write A plus B. And if you look at the question, it says why we need successful people in the society. So I will try to bring all the elements of the question and put it in my conclusion. To conclude, enterprising people will always have profitable impact on the growth of society. So I'm now going to say how it is going to happen. And it is their drive that puts economy on the path of development. Society needs such self-driven, proactive individuals as they inspire youth to succeed. Such successful people are an inspiration for youth. So these youth, they look up to them as their mentor, and they try to imitate or emulate their life or the examples of the business in their own life. So if we look at some of the difficult words I've been given here in glossary, when I say disposition, that is sense of character, trait is quality, endurance is to face something, tangible is very real, dynamic is an energetic person, milestones are the landmark, enterprising is a person who finds energy in unusual ways, adversities is difficulty, deter is to distract, hurdles are the problems, learning curve is the track, anticipating is to wait for something positive. Now there is one more paragraph which I have tried to write. If we are supporting the negative characteristics. So if ambition is seen as a negative trait, ambition to succeed at any cost may nudge a person into gray areas and eventually towards illegal activities where lines of right and wrong gets blurred. So it may start with something, just a nudge till you are on that side. Okay, so for instance, after giving the topic sentence, we go for an example. In the cutthroat competitive corporate world, over-ambitious colleagues will stoop to any level, citing the reason to succeed. Okay, everything is fair in love and war, and if they decide it's a war, then it's no stopping. So, they stoop to any level, citing the reason to succeed. In such cases, stealing ideas, sabotaging colleagues is not unheard of. Not unheard of is another way of putting a very unique grammatical sentence. For instance, now there are two instances which we have given here. One is of a corporate world and one is of a business world. For instance, businessmen taking roundabout steps to evade tax may culminate into total non-payment of tax. And with this, we can have another direction it will take to your essay if you are talking about the negativity of this emotion as ambition. Okay. For such more essays, you can follow our page of Storm EduGo. Thank you very much.